Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And guess who's back? Back again. Draugen's back. Tehesh your friend. And we've got two replays in this beautiful machine where we're going to be launching nothing but pure, filthy, delectable Hesh. This tank is... I will never stop knowing my love for it. It's an amazing tank. It's up there with the Ragnarok for me. It's probably, I'd say it's probably the second best, if not the best, tier 8 medium tank. It's absolutely amazing. Like, obviously, it's got great shell velocity, great pen on its APCR. Its Hesh velocity is really good. It's got good pen for Hesh at the tier. Incredibly usable. Obviously, 480 is also absolutely beautiful. As we don't pen that Tiger 131. So it's got a good pen, and we don't pen. Standard, really, innit? We're going to go for another swing at this Tiger 131, though. Oh, 449, there we go. That's the roll we're looking for. It can roll higher than that. It's 480 average. But yeah, this tank is just filthy. It's so good. 449 again. Hello? Two times in a row? Okay, RNG. But yeah, so obviously it's a fan favourite. Everybody loves the Draugen. I love the Draugen. It's fun to watch, it's fun to play, and I do still have quite a few more replays of it, funnily enough. So yeah, we're going to keep seeing it over and over again, and we're going to love every second of its Hesh-tastic goodness. And as a certain PC YouTuber would say, it's Heshgasmic. So what we're doing on this map, on Cliff, well, we've taken this middle area, and as you can see, we've got nice shots. Shooting a beach party, however, is going to be a bit of a struggle, because it's like the Trinity. Well, it's the same tank as the Trinity, but instead of having all the spaced armour, it basically is a little bit quicker. And to be honest, it's just worse. It doesn't matter that it goes a bit quicker, it goes at like 48 instead of 42. And the random spaced armour that's on the Trinity, which is a lot, is what makes the Trinity so nice, really, because it's quite troll. Now, obviously, that tank doesn't have as much spaced armour, but it still does have mercenary spaced armour. In fact, it's got spots, lots of spots where it just randomly goes, you know what, I don't want to pen that. But luckily enough, we penned him and set him on fire earlier, and then we got a nice shot into that Bulldog. And this position that we're using now, we are being just allowed to use. I mean, their team's pretty much dead now on this side. And what has happened quite a lot on Cliff is happening where... Well, it happens a lot on Cliff generally anyway, doesn't it, really? Where one team just randomly says, you know what? We're not going to leave the base. We're just going to sit on the 1-2. And then the enemy team does what we've done, which is wrap round everybody on the top, kill them all, and then completely envelop them. Now that shot was unlucky. That was just terrible timing. That Bulldog just crossed straight across, like you couldn't write that stuff, you know. So we're going to take a good position now to get shots down onto the 1-2. Now over here, you don't want to go straight to the ridge line at C2, C6, C5. You want to take this position over here, because if they fight that ridge line, you can get shots on their side, and you also won't get shot by the camping TDs over there. So it's quite a good position to take. And you get shots at stuff like the IS-3 in the ass, like that. So we shut him down. We're going to look for shots on this IS. We're going to hopefully shut him down, but unless someone else does. Nice shot into the side of his turret. Now we've just got the Ariete and the other three unspotted tanks. Now, I was going to go for the Ariete, but then this IKV gets spotted up, and it's like, well, you're an easy pen, and you're just sitting there, so... Okay, 477. Ouchies. We're going to now YOLO this Ariete. Hopefully we'll get a shot into his butt. We'll finish him off. And there's only two tanks left. It's the IKV and the other TD that it won't show me. So we're just going to slow down, aim up. Unfortunately, it breaks my turret, but we finish him off. And the other turret, the other TD, sorry, is the only one left, and we're like, we want the top gun. Top gun, please, come on. Where is this start? Can we get a shot? No. Unfortunately, he gets shut down. But we finished the game, 5.5k damage and 5 kills. Very, very nice result for the Draugen with its Hesh-tastic goodness. High caliber, ace tanker, 5.5k. And a very nice game for this tank. And it's just a beautiful tank. I mean, we fired nothing but Hesh and we still made 75,000 credits. 2.1k base, nearly 2.2, 5 kills, like I say, 18 shots fired, 17 hits, 16 pens. Now that doesn't always happen. Obviously the gun does derp a little bit. But that goes with the 0.36 accuracy it has. Now I always say that guns that start to go over 0.35 are getting towards more the derpy end of the scale. When you get below 0.35 is like the middle ground, I'd say. If you're 0.35 and below, you're looking at more accurate gun. When you're 0.35 and over, and you're starting to get to 0.36, 37, 38, 39, you're starting to look at a gun that is just definitely far, far more inaccurate. And you shouldn't expect to hit as many shots. Now 0.36 is still quite accurate, but it's not brilliant, so it will just derp shots. So this next game is on Windstorm, and we are taking this little position here, which is a nice position, although it's a little bit aggressive, and sometimes, especially if you haven't got the team backing, it can be quite a bad place to be. And that's because the TDs at the back where that Bison was can just poop all over you. You will get spotted a lot of the time, and it can just be a bit of a struggle. But you've just got to you've basically got to stay on your toes. You've got to know when you've got to decide, you know what, I really need to run away from this position. So, like, at the minute, we've got a medium tank with us, a light tank, and a heavy tank just sat behind, you know. It's a bit of a risky place at the minute, but we'll shut down the Bison. And we'll just let this G-Saw go past. It's like, hello friend, you clearly want to go past. Okay, no, right. So we're going to move up into an even more aggressive place, and that's a place where we can get shots at this Fatherland, this is a risky play. But we get away with it, get a nice Hesh pen straight into the Fatherland, 475. I mean, this is why we all love Hesh, right? Like, it's so juicy. 475. He hurts. He's like, no, I'm not doing that again. So we're going to swivel around and we're going to go over here now to try and get a shot at this guy. But then the SU-130PM gets spotted up. We'll try and see him, we can't. So we're going to try and pop one straight through his lower plate. But unfortunately, we don't fully aim and it goes through, well, it goes and hits his upper plate. So no pen for us. There's that T30 at the back. We're going to chance it, pop a shot. We don't know if it penned, just like the Bison at the start, because with blind shots, you never know. Because obviously, we do damage, but if we were firing APCR, say, we'd know we penned. But we're firing Hesh, we don't know if we just splashed. That roll on the full 32 as well. 521. That's, ooh, juicy. But we're going to finish him off. We don't need to pen him. We just know that if we hit him, he's going to die, which he did. And then we are now going to try and find shots at these guys over here. And if you look at that T30, it looks like we definitely penned him. Unlike the SC-130PM, which we didn't. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Don finishes off the Fatherland, and we're going to get a nice shot into the back of the T-54 lightweight turret. And we're thinking, you know what, let's love tap him. Out you go. Obviously, we lost a bit more health than he... Well, we lost more health than we gained for the Ram, but at the same time, that's a tier 9 light tank that is very, very good light tank out of the game. We're just ducking in, dodging, diving and weaving to not get hit by that Shashka. He pulls back there so we're not under threat, and we are just pushing the tempo. I mean, they've won the town. Right now, I mean, we're being confident, but the teams are pretty equal, you know. And if the guys in the town are quite healthy, then this could be quite a dangerous place. Unfortunately, we miss on the T30, and then he ricochets on us like, okay, sure. So the target choice now, we could have shot the T30, but we decided to shut down the SU-130PM. Now, if I'd waited a second later, I probably could have killed the T30, but unfortunately not aiming as well then. We could have killed the T30 again, but we weren't aiming, and the Hesh hit his upper deck, and probably hit it at a weird angle, so the HE just exploded. Come around the corner, finish off the SU because he's looking at Don. We're up to 5 kills now, 2.8k damage that we've seen, and we're just floating around. There's only 4 guys left, And we're now just going to chase into the town to see if we can get any more damage. Now, it's obviously risky on Windstorm to go after heavy tanks in the town, because there's a lot of, obviously the town is a corridor, and if you're in a medium tank like this and you're at one shot, it's kind of risky, especially when they're quite healthy. I mean, look at the health that these guys are looking at. You know, they're all at least 1,000 plus. So, especially in the position we're in now, where it's 6v4, and how healthy they are, and I don't think we're all that healthy, so they could quite easily carry this if they played it right. But we're going to push in anyway, because that's what we do. I'm going to let this Iron Rain go first, because I'm hoping that if he's going to drive around the corner, he's going to take a hit, basically. I can't take the hit, but he definitely can. Now we shoot at the Oho with Hesh, and obviously it's Hesh, and it's at the side of an Oho. The side of an Oho is like 20 to 30 millimeters of spaced armour in itself, so that was never going to go through. But we get a nice shot into the side of the ISU-152 with the Hesh. I'm kind of sad, and I'm always sad, when Hesh pens a tank and only damages the ammo rack. That always leaves me a little bit sad inside, because you're thinking, it's high explosive hitting the ammo rack. I was kind of hoping that would blow, you know. We get a nice shot into the ass of the ISU now. 512. I love the rolls. I love the Hesh. The Hesh is magnificent. It brings positivity and happiness to my life. Oh, unfortunately we didn't get to shut him down though. He's chasing Don. He's like, I want that light tank booty. So we're going to try and get round the corner and help him. But then we spot the KV5. Don's already shut down the ISU, so we don't need to worry about it anymore. And we're going to shoot round this corner and get some nice shots into a KV5 booty. But obviously the KV5 booty is very well armoured. So we shot into the side of the turret, but again it's well angled, well armoured, so we didn't pen it. We only did it for like 80. But we managed to get the kill and shut him down. So we got a top gun out of that, so I'll take that. 4k what we could see. Ended up being 5k total. So we got a high caliber, ace tanker, top gun, kamikaze, crucial contribution as well. So just generally a whole nice game for the Draugen. And I mean, the Draugen is an absolute god. We all love the Draugen. It's a beast. 2.3k base, 21 shots fired, 18 hits, 18 pens. Like I said, the gun does dirt, but it's never always that bad for me. And I do love it, and it's always good to look at what you do to people. Oh, Lord, that SU-130PM, he really got hurt. But it's always a satisfying thing with Hessian to see what module damage you did to people. It's always juicy. But hey, well, as always, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the Hesh-tastic gameplay. I'll see you in the next one.